Well, today just suddenly got about 50 times cooler because they just released 12 minutes of Resident Evil 4 Remake gameplay that includes a new look at the new cutscene system, side quests, big chunks of combat, and I kind of want to take a look at it because I'm just so incredibly hyped for that game. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you could like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. So what we're going to be doing is this. As you can see, this footage is created by Game Informer. This is their video they just posted called Resident Evil 4 Remake Exclusive Chapter 5 Gameplay. Now, in the video itself here, the journalists completely talked over every bit of it. It's difficult to even kind of surmise what the heck is going on. Now, if you want to see their gameplay, I will link it at the top of the description box, but I kind of wanted to point out some of the new stuff you kind of get a chance to see inside this gameplay. Of course, starting off with the amazing weather effects, which are just completely freaking insane. And, of course, honestly, just how glorious these new character models are. I mean, Ashley, who apparently now is called Baby Eagle, that's her new code name, and Leon Kennedy. Look at the rain actually bouncing off them, the wetness of their clothes. It really can't be understated just how powerful the Resident Evil RE engine is. Now, look, here's one of the biggest new changes they've introduced to Resident Evil 4 Remake, which is how you actually talk to Cunningham. In the original version of this game, anytime she called, the whole game would stop. It would take over the entire screen, and Leon would have an extended conversation saying like, hey, here's what's up, here's why I gotta kill Salazar, here's where Ashley is. Now, it's a much more cohesive part of the gameplay itself. Now, additionally, what's cool is they've said that during this, you can loot, you can reload your weapons, you're not just stuck here completely, waiting for the game to start. Oh, look at this. Oh, so look, on the map itself, you can see, I guess this little diamond is probably a store and a save point, or maybe that's the where you can store stuff. Oh, wow, look, here's clearly the merchant icon. Oh, look how big this freaking map is. God, this is insane. Just the sheer size of this is, this is an impressively big game. Anybody who wants to try and claim this is the same project does not know what they're talking about. Now, here's something super, super, super cool to me. This is the newly introduced side quests. Those traitorous twins should not be allowed to rest in peace. Please, won't somebody smash the emblems upon their gravestones? So this is pretty fantastic. It says the zone, it says the mission structure, it says what the objective is. Now, I want to skip ahead here a bit to 4 minutes into the video. Actually, wait, no, we have a bunch of new combat. Let me show that real quick. So here we go. This is the brand new chunks of combat. We'd seen clips of this beforehand, but this also highlights something that's been discussed by the developers. First off, holy heck, does this just look so spectacular in action. But notice, they're predominantly targeting Leon. These dudes, the Ganados, are very, very concerned. Oh, look at this new inventory. They did mention the fact that Ashley does technically have a health bar, but she basically is just downed or fine. When she is hurt, she'll be like wounded and sitting there. You'll have to run up and revive her. But she won't have a health bar in the same way that clearly Leon does. You can also see the health of his knife. I will say, the attaché case looks fantastic. This graphically just looks so freaking clean. I think that's a very good inventory, but oh, is he going to suplex? Suplex him. Okay, so it's the spin kick. Still great. Flashbang him to blow him up. Wow, yes. So yes, now that we're 4 minutes into the video itself, here you can see him dealing a side quest and turning it in. So, yep, look at that. Remember the side quest requested that he smash some tombstones? Of course, breaking a bird's nest for a nice little side bonus. Hey, a chicken egg, delicious and nutritious. You can see here he is actually turning in the side quest to the freaking merchant, which, oh my gosh, he just looks so much better to such a degree it's insane. And the reward is 2 spinels, which are little tiny gems that are sold for a decent profit. Man, actual side quests. Yellow diamond. Oh, here's him selling everything off. Oh, there's the insignia key. The bolt thrower is the newly introduced item. Oh, he's buying the red 9. Man, This looks so freaking good. Now, I do want to make it clear, the journalists in this video actually talk about the fact that technically they did not record this. This is all being done by Capcom employees. The developers created this, so it's basically like a big old long trailer. Wow. Okay, so we got some nice weapon upgrades. Let's skip ahead a bit so we can see some more combat, shall we? What do we got here? Oh my gosh! This is the new castle area? Oh my god. It looks so freaking good. What is this? Oh, so there, I guess this is the command system. It's showing currently that Ashley is following you by clicking the right stick. That's now how you will tell Ashley where to go. Wow. I feel like this, more than anything else, highlights the fact that they said they wanted the Resident Evil 4 remake to actually be spooky. They wanted it to be scary. Wow, this is actually legitimately scary. This is legitimately creepy as hell. Wow, look how deep and dark the blacks are. I mean, I know part of it's just because I just finished playing the Dead Space remake, but this feels so much like the Dead Space remake. I mean, this feels like the fact that like it's just such a big, cohesive experience. There's no jump cuts. It's just straight up all game, all action, all one huge, immersive experience. Now, this clip right here, before we actually play it, I want to show you a tweet by the Susie the Sphere Hunter, because she's the first person I saw that pointed this out. One thing that stood out to me in the Game Informer new Resident Evil 4 remake video is Leon and Ashley are backtracking to Mendez's house and unlocking his attic together. Survival horror level design in RE4 is blowing my mind. Ashley will now help instead of needing protection. Now look at this. Here's her clip of it right here. So he like explores the house. God, the darks of it looks, I mean, honestly, the deep darkness of it. But look, yeah, Ashley is actually participating. Ashley is knocking down ladders and stuff. Man, this is an entirely new game. Anybody who wants to try and claim that this is, oh, it's just, you know, it's whatever. It's just a little tiny remake. There's not going to be anything new. This is definitely, undoubtedly, a full new game. And I am still just completely appalled. I'm so impressed. Oh my gosh, look at that dog. Look at that tail. Oh my god. That is terrifying. Honestly, the Las Plagas, everything looks so much more dangerous. I am absolutely in love with this. The one complaint I've heard predominantly across the internet, the biggest thing I've seen people griping about, apparently even these journalists themselves, is these rain effects. This is seemingly a very wet chapter of the game itself, but additionally, man, is it a torrential downpour. And I have seen some people say they felt like this hurt the visibility, that even if this game looks good, plays good, it feels weird that it's just such a wet ass... I almost said WAP. Ah, look, it's one of the blue gems. Personally, I have no problems at all with how rainy this is. I think these are realistic weather effects. There's rain, there's storms, there's a lot in this that just looks great. The trees blowing and everything. All right. So this is the very famous cabin defense scene from the original game. Let's skip ahead a tiny bit. I want to skip this cutscene. I'm trying to avoid getting a copyright claim, obviously, but let's see here. This is when we're gearing up, blocking off windows, of course. Oh, man. Okay, so now you can pick up wooden planks like Resident Evil 7 and the Resident Evil remakes. Board up windows, dude's busting in. So if you have not played it, in this particular scene, this is Luis, both of y'all have to basically try and defend this cabin against a million dudes for like 3 solid minutes, which doesn't sound long, but let me tell you, when there's a big guy with a freaking huge tentacle monster coming out of his neck, 3 minutes feels like 10 years. And wow. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So they start to smash in. Oh, it's the new guy. This, oh man, hold on. Oh my god, I'm so freaking excited. Show us the new guy. Show us the combat against Big Bull. That takedown is great. Apparently when you stab people in the head, there he is. Oh, when you stab people in the head, they will not become Las Plagas. Whoa! Is that the end? Oh, and now we're going to get some random items and inventory stuff. Man, what a good freaking segment. I kind of wanted to just watch this because honestly, I'm of course a mega fan of Resident Evil 4. I'm a mega fan of the Resident Evil 4 remake, and I kind of wanted to capture my reaction to it because this is good. I think this is honestly the future of Resident Evil. I'm incredibly excited about it. I've seen people even say the fact that one of the more interesting aspects of these interviews and this Game Informer stuff is that originally the developers of this did not even want to make the game. In fact, they felt like the bar was just too high. RE4 is legendary. The original game is something that people consider to be one of the best action games, one of the best horror games. Easily, it's often voted as one of the best Resident Evils of all time. So redoing that is so incredibly difficult, but they decided that they would give it a good update. I also saw this interesting side-by-side comparison to really kind of illustrate some of the cool gameplay changes, which are subtle, but also show the authenticity to the original source material. God, this is so freaking lit to me. I'm fanboying so hard. I've probably beat the original Resident Evil 4 like 80 times. Realistically, I've probably beat it like 35 times. But seeing how much they've added to it, I want a demo of this game so freaking bad. I am ready. Capcom, whenever you're freaking start sending these out, I want a copy, I want to review it, I want to fanboy out for like 18 freaking years. But what do you guys think about the Resident Evil 4 remake? Are you as excited about it as I am? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. And please, if you enjoy this video, give it a big old thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. And please keep dreaming. And Game Informer, if you see this video, please don't take my video down. I'm fanboying about it. Go watch their video. I promise. I'm not trying to steal stuff. I just love this trailer.